what are the total fees that people typically pay in a house when they purchase it?
Sure. So let's first talk about what these fees are used for. So we broke it down into various categories. So the first is essential infrastructure, and that is services like water, sewer, drainage, flood protection, solid waste and dry utilities, as well as local roadways. Then there's what we classify as critical infrastructure. Those are regional roadways, transit, public facilities. There's law enforcement and public safety costs that are worked in, as well as agricultural and habitat mitigation if the area calls for it. And then there are the desirable amenities like parks and trails and libraries and other community amenities. Affordable housing is also a component of that, and that has been a lot of jurisdictions are looking to do more to offset affordable housing by having fees put in place. And then, of course, you've got schools in new communities, and then there's the overall permit processing overhead. So when you look to break those down, over those costs, for the necessary infrastructure, obviously that's going to carry the larger percentage of the fees. But as I said, in the region, it's $109,000 per door. Sacramento County actually came in at $109,000 per door, so they are right at the average. But we saw Dorado County with a 30% increase. Their average fee load is $125,000. Yolo County had a 15% increase over the last 5 years. They're coming in at about $114,000. And Placer were the champs. They kept fees at 17% over the last 5 years, and they're the only jurisdiction below $100,000. Their fee load averages $95,000 per door.
Okay, that's interesting. So when you say fees, what does that exactly include? You've got your fees that you pay the city or county for impacts or whatever. You've got your soft costs going into your consultants. You've got your mitigation. So what exactly are we talking about when you say permit fees?
Well, as far as permit processing, or you?
Well, you said approximately 20% of the total house cost would be in that, right?
So putting in the infrastructure for water, for sewer, for your electrical, your dry utilities, that commands a significant portion. And then schools also does command a high percentage. I don't have those breakdowns, memorized, but that's roughly where the breakdowns are. And we are finding, there are communities where they want to have, really great parks, and trails have really jumped to the top of preferred amenities in new communities, having connectivity between neighborhoods. And so, which are fantastic, but they do cost money. So when you look at all these amenities outside the house that you want in a community, that's what it amounts to.